How's it going? Slappy here, playing some more vanilla Minecraft in this, I'm just gonna say beautiful, but, you know, we're just in a desert so far, so just the world we're in. And I'm over here at spawn with no levels for a reason. I went exploring and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go a distance and I don't feel like walking back, so I just, you know, whoops, and, yeah, it's good. So I found some interesting stuff while exploring. I was going to show you guys, but it's not crazy exciting. I found a mesa, which is really nice to have for blocks. I found an ocean temple, which is, I guess, okay. And that's really all I found. I didn't go crazy far, because I'm still in 1.11, and, you know, whatever. Anyway, some exciting stuff. I've been trying decorating. It's not going very well. I don't know what blocks mix in here. I like spruce, this is sort of the pathway I've gone with. It's sort of sandstone and this. I was thinking maybe birch would look better. I don't know. I have to figure out something. We'll get to that later. I want to show you guys this, though. I've been doing a little bit of work. I put in the clock I was talking about last time. I found some slime balls. Our slime chunk works, which is nice. Pretty standard clock. It goes into this. This pulses. One pulse goes through, turns on the water. The other pulse gets split into two sections. One's turned on the water. There we go. And then this clock goes around and turns off the water. So that's how that works. I've also spent quite a bit of time torching. I spent about 8 stacks of torches, a bunch in caves. Let's see how this is doing. I haven't been on a ton of time, maybe like an hour. So let's see how our mob farm's doing. Not bad. I took some string from here earlier. Not terrible. I did want to check this, though. I didn't have any of my tools. The witches are surviving. Witches are spawning and then getting pushed down onto the magma and surviving. Which is a touch annoying. It's a touch annoying. Yeah, the witches are falling down and taking fire resistance potion and just sitting there living. Just sitting there living, which is a touch of an annoyance for sure. Let's go 2, 1... I made another sword, so we can keep our looting sword a little bit, you know, cleaner. Let's do that, and I had some food, beautiful. But yeah, these guys have been breeding like crazy. I've gotten a few librarians, nothing really good yet. I got Infinity for 12, which is alright, and that's something I want to address later as well, but I'll show you guys what I mean with the witches. I don't really know what to do about it. I am going to make this deeper eventually. I was sort of waiting until I got like a beacon or something that would make digging quite a bit easier. Oh, I guess there aren't any. My minecart not picking up the stuff? Looks like the minecart isn't... I wonder if the minecart got stuck. There was a bunch of witches. I guess I relogged recently, so I guess they all died. But yeah, there's a few things I want to address today. First off, did our minecart stop somewhere? Apparently, yes. Look at all this stuff. Oh, our minecart just doesn't exist anymore. That's different. Where on heck did that go? That is so bizarre. That is... I didn't break it or anything. I don't see it on here, do you? Maybe I'll try this. Nope, no minecart. Okay. I don't know what could cause that. The only thing I'm thinking is maybe if a skeleton was down here and for whatever reason he like shot into this door and it... No, because they can't. I am so confused about where the minecart is. Alright, well, I'll put a new minecart down here, but I want to talk to you guys about what I wanted to get done today. Today, there's something I've been, well, needing to build, or I will need to build. I want to do a bit of decorating. I want to make this area look nicer, because, you know, we're spending a bit of time here, and, you know, I think this will be a good area to just have set up and look nice. And you know, what's the point of playing Minecraft if stuff doesn't look nice, right? I have these librarians that I'm getting and to trade with, and, you know, not just librarians, other entities as well, other villagers. And I need a place to keep the ones that I want to keep. So there's a few ideas I had. I'm going to put it sort of back here. possibly outside a little bit. And there's a few ideas I had, one of which is to just rebuild this system over there, like this system we have here. One of which is just to build that over there. But I think I'm going to put them in their own little stalls. There's not that many I want to keep, you know? I have Silk Touch, Infinity, Mending, Fortune 3, Looting 3. So I'm going to put something back here. I'm probably going to keep them in stalls like this, these little glass boxes. And yeah, so I'm going to build that now. I'm going to remove all these fences. I think the fences have a place here, but this is way too many of them without anything else around. So yeah, all right, let's get some work done. Okay, another thing I want to show you guys. I've been removing some fences and I put down another minecart and all that shenanigans, but there was one thing I wanted to get done here. I was talking about needing an experience farm, as everyone does, and I blocked off a blaze spawner, which was a bit of an adventure, but there was something down here. So this is our slime chunk, which actually is a slime chunk. I did get slime from it. But up here, while I was digging this out, I lit up this cave and found... dun-da-da-da! Zombie spawner. I actually haven't checked this yet. Cool, lots of string, lots of this, lots of this. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, a name tag's, I guess, nice, and a saddle. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. We got a zombie spawner down here, which I'm going to use to make a little bit of an experience farm. I think I'm just going to do, like, the most basic one ever, where I just hit them a few times. I don't think I want to do anything too much more. But yeah, so that's, like, right here. The downside is we're probably, well... no, it's probably right in the slime chunk, so it's not going to last long, perhaps. But it'll be good for this early game area, just to get levels and such, before we build the blaze spawner. So I think that's what I'm going to do next, just so I have that, and I can sort of get enchanted. And I don't have any armor, so that would be... I think a good first step. But here we go. It's pretty much the basic, as basic as they get. I mean, if I want to do something more, I can, you know, lead these guys up an elevator or whatever. I'm not too concerned. And then the entrance ended up lining up with our area right here. Whoopsie doopsie. Let's just do something about this. I get some slabature. Yes, okay. So, yeah, they'll end up here, ideally. Well, can I just do that? I think that's good, right? No. Oh, wait, no, that'll kill them, right? I need a sign or something. I need a sign. Yeah, it's pretty easy. I didn't actually put anything at the end of this yet, so I'm not, what do I need to do? I need to break you. Oh, they're stuck. I could make this too wide, I suppose. Well, what do I need to do? I need to put a sign, like, here. Yes, and then they will be all out and attacking me. So, we have proof that this works. I probably should try and close it off before more spawn. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay, luckily, I'm pretty good. I don't have any blocks on my inventory at the moment. Whew, okay. Oh, right, there's a baby. There's a baby. Oh, they're always the worst, aren't they? Anyway, that's the setup. I'm probably just gonna get some levels now, I think, and kill them. I would like to get them one shot. I'm not entirely sure I want to do that yet. I mean, I could use fall damage, but that's sort of a pain to set up, and I don't feel like doing that right now. But yeah, so we have a basic experience farm, which is cool. Okay, last update from this project. This is all it is. I can stand here and whack, 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 whack. It's not great. I shouldn't be using my diamond sword probably, and I'm thinking I might put in a piston, but with the new entity cramming thing, it's kind of a pain because, you know, they'll take weird damages and whatever. But either way, it works pretty well. I haven't been here very long. I hooked up a hopper underneath. Yeah, I mean, the zombie flesh isn't great. I can trade it with clerics, I guess. It's not like the greatest thing to collect, but whatever. 'Tis cool. So yeah, that's this project done. And I'm going to get some more levels, and we're going to go work on somewhere to store our villagers, I think. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to make a slime farm, but I honestly, I came down here just to dig it out a bit, and I thought, you know what, we might as well just get this up and running. Because, you know, slime ends up being a pretty important thing in this game, especially once you want to do some cooler stuff. So I figure if we just build even just one layer, it'll be enough that, you know, they'll be doing stuff while we're in the area. Because, you know, I spend a lot of time in this area because that's sort of where we live. And I was just thinking, you know, if we have at least one, even just one layer of the slime farm, at least we're getting something from it, right? And we can add to it whenever we want. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw together a really, really easy slime farm, sort of the bare minimum of slime farm, you might say, just so that we have something here. It's also not going to be terribly efficient because I still want to keep this up and running. This is our zombie thing over here. I still want to keep that up and running. So it's going to be sort of a three-sided slime farm. But yeah, it should be, I mean, it's just something to run in the area so that we have, you know, slimes. And slime chunk thing done. Slimes, if you guys don't know, they'll just randomly run in a direction. It's just how they work. They'll just randomly run in a direction. They'll fall in a water stream. They'll all go over here. I should have made this up one layer. I might change that eventually because all the hoppers are sort of weirdly placed. Anyway, they'll fall into the cactus. They'll get... and, yeah. So that's that. I'm going to make it grass. I don't really know why. I just had a lot of dirt, and I thought, well, that'll be kind of cool. Although it's the desert grass, which is so ugly. But yeah, so that's cool. And, yeah, this thing's still working. How many are in there? What, there can only be, I think, 24 now? Something like that. Anyway, the slime farm's done. Let's go work on something upstairs, because this will hopefully just work as we go. In theory, that's what it should do. It'll just work as we go. Okay, so we're going to make a place for the villagers to hang out now, the ones we want to keep, which is going to be a bit of an interesting task. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, so I think I want to put it over here, right above sort of where we kill them. I just kind of want to tuck it back there. I have a few ideas for buildings that are just going to round out this place. It's basically going to be a bunch of sandstone buildings. I kind of want it to look like a little big village in itself. But I thought maybe going outside of the border a little bit might be kind of cool. Just to sort of change it up a bit. So back here, we're going to kind of do something like this, where the wall still basically is the wall, except, well, let's make the entrance 4 wide, sure. We'll do something, well, you know what, let's start getting the spruce in here. I want to use the spruce a little bit more. So let's do something like this. Yeah, we'll make it a 4 wide entrance. I got to be careful that it doesn't change to night while I'm building this. But yeah, something of this nature, and then we'll do... I don't know, maybe we'll make it... Well, it needs to come out. Yeah, I guess we can just build the walls into the walls. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll make it go back. I think that'll be more than enough room for what I want to do. I really just want a place to keep these guys, and that shouldn't be really too difficult. It doesn't really have to be too nice either. It's not like I want to be in here a ton, you know what I mean? So basically there's going to be a 4 wide walkway down the middle, and on either side... guys to trade with. They're going to be in these 3 deep sort of glass cubes, and sign on top, go in, trade, and move on. Should be a relatively easy build. I mean, this is all I need, this distance here, and yeah. I do want it to be a little bit, it's going to be pretty big. The other reason I want to build it out here is because this way I have sort of an infinite amount of room I can expand it. So if I want to add, you know, if I want to keep a ton of villagers, I think it's going to be super easy. So that's sort of the other idea with building it this way. So I'm really not sure how many villagers I want to keep. Definitely quite a few librarians. There's a few books I want, but yeah. And this way, I haven't been trading too much with them, but I want to get on that because I have about 40 stored up in there. And I really want to get through them eventually. So, without further ado, time to build. And we have a building. I put in 2 of these guys. I know it's a little overboard how much glass and stuff they have around them. One, I think it looks a little cool. Also, I really want to keep these guys safe. Infinity, I think that is one of the better prices for it. Silk Touch, I think, can be like 12 as well. But yeah, I might swap out these guys eventually if I find a better one. But this is essentially what it's going to be. Super easy to expand if I want to. But, you know, no pressure. Everyone be cool. Yeah. Pretty simple. I put a window at the back. That's actually like the ground level. Yeah. So I can get rid of all of this. I can hide this underground and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to rearrange all of this. Yeah, and then I think I'm going to spend a bit of time trading with villagers and see if we can't get anything, you know, decent. Alright, one thing I've been thinking about for a little bit here is how to fill up this space. We have farms. I want to convert those to sort of more automatic farms. We have all these things. We have the mob farm. And I've been thinking a lot about where I want to AFK / how I want to fill up the space. And I was thinking about here, I think I figured out is kind of the optimal distance. Around here is the optimal distance for the mob farm. We're above the slime chunk, and I think the villager breeder is still within range. So I want to build something to AFK in. And I was thinking what would look kind of cool in the middle of this town around here. And I was thinking sort of the tallest building might be in the center, which could be kind of cool. I was thinking some sort of tower of some sort could be kind of neat. Some sort of tower. I kind of want like a 5 by 5 maybe? Maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How big is that for a base? How big is that for a base? Pretty good, and then some sort of bigger thing at the top. I actually can't AFK too much into the air. What if I do like a 7 by 7? I like using sandstone to build because it's instant break. Like for planting things, it's great. 7 by 7. That looks pretty good. I also have a ton of sand now. Yeah, 7 by 7 I think will be a good base for it. It'll probably get skinnier at some point. But yeah, I want a place to AFK safely where I'm activating sort of everything all at once. And I think this will be a good spot for it. So I think I'm just going to build up something and hopefully try and make it look, you know, semi-decent. And yeah, sort of activate all the farms at the same time, which is kind of cool. Also, sorry for that weird break, and I wasn't going to mention it, but I did bury this and change the wiring and stuff, so it's a bit different. This isn't great. I'm not sure what I want to do about that. If I move it back a little bit, I could wrap it in from like the back end or something. But yeah, the other thing I'm having issue with is they're still getting stuck a little bit. Sometimes they'll go down the water stream and get stuck at the end there. And I might change this all to rails so they fall into rails, but I'm not entirely sure about that idea yet. Something to think about. We have a tower. We have a tower, and I really like it. I really like it a lot. You can see everything. It's kind of cool. The downside being, I like it up here. You know, I can AFK up here, just stand here, and I'm safe. But downside is real ugly. It looks very strange, and yeah, it's a bit too square at the top, I guess. I think that's what I'm like kind of annoyed about. It's a bit too square. Now, I'm not entirely sure what to do about it. Maybe you guys have some ideas, but yeah, I don't like it a ton. I don't know what to do about it, though. You know what I mean? I don't know. At the same time, I think it might look okay once other stuff is built around the area. You know what I mean? Like, right now, it's the only thing up here, so I think that's part of the reason it looks kind of strange. Yeah. So, if you guys have any ideas about this, please let me know them, because, yeah, it's okay. But yeah, it's going to be nice to AFK here, and I think I'm pretty well The only thing I'm a little concerned about is, from what I understand, villagers won't move unless you're... Well, no, they're moving. Okay. I thought it was 16 blocks, but I just saw them move. So if I AFK up here, I should be good. I do want to make a chest. I'm a little paranoid. Every time I AFK somewhere, I like to leave like my valuables in a chest like this. I got some pants from a zombie. I like to leave my valuables in a chest. I can't do this. I need to be them. They need to be in their exact spots. Anyway, I just want to end today by checking our mob farm to make sure that it's all good and the minecart didn't vanish again. Because I have no idea how that happened. Which is so weird. So weird. Whatever. I'm also probably going to add a few more layers to this at some point. But let's see how it's doing. Let's see how it's doing. Pretty good. Pretty good. So the nice part about this is the gunpowder will be nice when we get elytra. The string's pretty good. But mostly the bones is what I wanted. Because I think, you know, bones are good for like farms. So if I can get those, that'd be pretty cool. I still haven't found pumpkin, unfortunately. And I was looking, I'm pretty sure you can find pumpkin in savannas, which there's a lot of near me. So I might try taking out the horse again and trying to find, you know, more savanna. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to spend some time AFKing up here and see if we can't... I don't know. I like it. I like it up here. You know, it's not crazy high, which I didn't want it super high up in the air because then I thought it might not work with everything. I also just kind of like that it's, you know, just above the roof height. But yeah, I feel good about what we got accomplished today. A lot of stuff going, and I have some cool plans for next episode. So please leave a like. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments or anything I did, and subscribe for more. And I will catch you guys later. Ciao.